Hello, and welcome to another update video about HBAR. HBAR sees a bit of upside today. The altcoins are performing quite well today, but overall they still are ranging HBAR as well. The price has now started the rally we talked about in the last update. We were watching for a bounce at least in the wave 2 in the orange scenario. The price is now testing the resistance area we defined yesterday together in the video. It is between 29.5 cents and 32.3 cents. The resistance area is reached, but just by reaching a resistance area, we don't get any invalidation. Rather, it confirms the wave count. Because, quick reminder of what we talked about yesterday, we talked about that this rally from the support area, again, these areas can be used to look for positions if you're interested. We had a rally, a reaction to the support area. That is what we want ultimately. But the rally was only in 3 waves. The sharp pullback indicated that either a wave B has formed the top, or in the white scenario, circle 5 is going to be a diagonal pattern. And that we will probably get some clarity about that after, or let's say during, the next rally. And I highlighted that it should be due, at least a bounce in orange wave 2 is due, and a test of the resistance area. Now, it is going to be this resistance area that will probably lead to a shift in probabilities or confirm the orange count, okay? So at the moment, it is absolutely possible that this rally is wave 2 in orange, which would be a corrective rally in an overall C wave to the downside that might have started here on Tuesday with a B wave top. Yeah. Okay, so we get very, very clear parameters. This is a possible 1-2 setup to the downside, very similar to what Bitcoin could be working on. And the resistance area ends at 32.3 cents. As I always say, a sustained break above the 78.6 retracement would make the wave 2, so the orange scenario, less likely. And it would confirm further the white scenario. However, orange won't be invalidated until there is a sustained break. So no, there just needs to be a break above 33.9 cents, the beginning of the wave 1 to the downside. That would invalidate at least, not the entire orange scenario, but it would invalidate the 1-2 setup to the downside. White will become more likely then, right? But it wouldn't completely rule out lower prices. We might still see an extension of wave B. That's absolutely possible, which is why I said, it's not crystal clear because we don't have an impulse to the upside. It is only going to be a diagonal pattern if the white scenario works. Yeah. So again, it's a good example of why the levels are more important than the wave count. Because anybody who entered the position in the orange support area would be, well, I guess in profit. The resistance area, it might provide an opportunity for a short trade. Yeah. The question is rather if you are willing to trade short in an overall bull market. I always find that risky. That's a general question that you have to decide for yourselves. There are at least very clear invalidation points, which obviously then would need to tell you where the stop is, okay? And that's just generally what would be tradable from an Elliott wave point of view, yeah? Now, of course, do I expect it to fill in all 5 waves perfectly? No, it's just a roadmap at the moment, and the parameters will be adjusted as we, move through these patterns step by step. But for now, all we can say is there is really no change. We've had a reaction to support. The rally was in 3 waves. That gave us very, very clear insights that we are not yet clearly in an upside breakout, but we could be, right? And as long as the orange support area is holding, one more high is plausible. But should now resistance hold and we see a break below the orange wave 1 to the downside, well, that would be further evidence that the orange count could send us down to 16 to 17 cents next. So it is going to be this resistance area that will tell us, most likely, how HBAR is going to move in the next few days, maybe next few weeks. So it's an absolute key spot now. Down here, it wasn't so relevant. There are a few key levels. 23 cents is one of them, and now 32.3 cents. Yeah, that's the update about HBAR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.